let's get started here, though. The timer's going to start when I hit new game. So if everybody wants to count down with me, 3, 2, 1, go! All right. So,
let's go.
Frights is a 3D platformer Metroidvania-esque game. And of course, the first thing we're going to do in a Scooby-Doo game is collect some Scooby snacks. This is the game's currency that allows us to pay what are called snack gates. And snack gates allow us to unlock new levels and progress through the game. We're going to only be paying 4 of them, so if you've casually played this game before, that should be a bit of a red flag to know just how much we're about to skip while defeating all the bosses. We're just going to collect an exact change here and enter the manner to progress. Now, sometimes there's in this game there's cutscenes where it doesn't start right when the level loads in, so we can actually move a little bit closer to the stairs. And we need to grab that key to save Holly, who is an OC of this game. But we're going to do a jump right here called Chandelier Jump and grab some snack boxes, which cost 5 snacks each. Here's Holly right here. She's going to give us the map. And the story of this game is essentially that her uncle owns this entire property and is kidnapped by the mastermind, who's this game's OC, voiced by Tim Curry. Speaking of
who's the game's OC?
Going to give us a shovel.
I love that.
A dog. Dig up a flower and pick up a key to enter the Smuggler's Cove and continue our progression. But now is a really good time to sort of explain what the blueprint of this entire category is all about. So, there's 4 bosses in this game. There is the Black Knight, the Green Ghost, or the Phantom Shadow. That's what it's called in the show. And then there's Redbeard, and then finally the aforementioned Mastermind. But in order to get to the bosses and defeat the bosses, we need to grab power-ups or the professor's inventions so that we can actually do what we need to do. So the first part of this run, we're going to be just collecting a bunch of items, and then the end of the run is sort of like a big boss rush where we're just going to kick everybody's butt. So the first invention we're going to get is the springs, which is the double jump. But in this level,
good at explaining it.
I was about to say, he's doing amazing.
He also was making he made the any% script about a month before this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty pointless and slow. So instead, we're going to jump on this box right here. This is called Rubber Band Skip. I'm sure he'll be fine here all alone. I feel a little bit bad for him, but I don't even know how he got up on that pelican in the first place. So we're just going to pay another snack gate up here, and I'll pass the baton to Mortal right now.
Isn't he going to save a couple things?
Once Scully goes through here, he's going to be entering into the Pia levels to go and get the double jump invention.
All of his pause storages has
a lot of
saves. He has just enough.
Scooby from running and jumping, so Cole's going to try and skip that by jumping on objects like this. And he's also going to try and do a frame-perfect jump in this next room, which I'm going to help him time with a metronome. Let's see if he gets it.
Oh my god.
Is it working?
Sorry.
Oh,
sabotage. No, I'm just joking. I got a backup here, though.
But yeah, here's the backup. He can run on that lamp to get up here, and he's going
real life metronome is crazy.
There's an invisible wall right there. He gets through. He's going to grab these 2 snack boxes.
I didn't know that metronomes existed.
And do another trick right after grabbing the invention. At the same time.
I feel like the game is just unnaturally dark.
Okay.
And that makes that
Oh,
noise.
it
is dark. I can only imagine how nervous he is every time he does that.
Yeah, bro, I would not do it anymore.
No way, yeah. Oh my god.
I mean, I'm glad he had enough safety saves
Isn't that just a wonderful
where it would not matter.
But anyway,
yeah,
so
but oh my gosh, he plays this game so fast. I'm so jealous, you know? I gotta start practicing on AMT again, but after this, I'm probably going to take a nap and play more Minecraft, honestly.
Yeah, so as we're running through here, now is a great time for some donations.
The community is really coming out for you right now, Coley Immortal. This is awesome. First off, less than $1,000 to see that bonus level in Pizza Tower. So we're almost there. Keep those donations coming in. Like this $20 donation from Pat Monster saying, hey, Coley Immortal. It's so cool seeing the 2 of you on the GDQ stage. I'm so grateful to be part of such an amazing and welcoming speedrunning community. Best of luck on the run. Praying for the 3 rope.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Nastani also sent in $20 to MSF and said, hey, Coley, so proud to see you on the GDQ stage. There is no better person that could possibly showcase this game as well as you will. You are one of my best friends I've met online, and you inspire me daily.
Oh my god.
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
coming up here, we have a bit of a skip that we're going to do. So these levels are sort of in a circle, and there's a one-way shortcut that we can take, but it's blocked by a gate. And we want to take that shortcut because there's a Shaggy auto-scroller where he rides along in a lawnmower and a bunch of like cramped, difficult levels. So we're going to try and do this gate clip. It's a very difficult trick, so I just want everybody to just be patient with me, and we did it. So that's a trick that you can actually do at home if you have the game right now. All you have to do is hold up left on the D-pad and you'll clip right through that gate. And man, is that a crazy sequence break, because you're supposed to beat like the first boss, go through the first area, the Mystic Manor, but now we're here in the cave levels. So quite an easy trick for a pretty insane sequence break, but we're grabbing these keys to unlock this gate. That's how we're gonna get to the green ghost boss fight. I'm gonna try a little cool movement tech. You know what? I'm gonna do one more time for this.
Oh, you got it? Oh no, he didn't.
I didn't get it too well, but sometimes you can have that enemy hit you and you can just zoom across the ice. But here in this level, this is really what makes going backwards so much faster. So we're gonna climb up this stalactite. Right.
Well, because Coley's.
There we go. All right, and then we're gonna jump on a little invisible platform here. We're gonna get on this cliff side, and we're gonna jump down here. We're gonna go whee.
I will say the only thing that
and magically teleport.
If I was coaching him, certain tricks were not said names of.
Random magic teleportation is called
We already
a void
told him
warp.
not
It's a
to
neat
do.
little magic trick in this game.
Yeah, the
and
names.
how it works is that every
We
level
told him not
exists
to
in what's
use
called the void.
the term.
And basically, you're never supposed to be out of bounds.
I mean, he already knows that because he's not using that trick.
Where if you fall into the void, it'll teleport you back to the intended beginning.
That would be
of a
insane
level.
to pull
And that's
out.
perfect for us because we're going through these levels backwards. So it takes that level, which is the second longest level in the game, and we can just beat it in about 20
I wonder if we'll get
seconds
creepy early
optimally.
first try.
So it's a really nice trick. For the rest of these levels, though, we're just going to try and make enemy and obstacle cycles. Charging like this is the fastest way to move in this game, but you build up speed over time, so you'll see me sometimes just hold down the R trigger to run, because that is a little bit faster than doing a very short charge. And hopefully if I do everything right in this level, I shouldn't get hit by any boulder. And there we go. And then we'll just jump right through.
He did get
It's a
hit.
really good level.
He would have got hit, yeah.
Very interesting.
No, he did. He just didn't do the animation.
Make a little tricky jump off the platform. There we go. That uses thank you. That uses coyote frames, which is how many frames you have walking off of a ledge to still jump. And then we
He's
just
so good
jumped
at
up that
doing
wall,
this so
and we're here in
fast.
Hill 3.
He
I'll pass it off
has
to Nick.
trained his
pace.
Scoober
So
to
as
be
Coley
the
said
fastest
earlier,
in the
he's
West.
here to go and get the helmet invention.
Because the whole boss is Scoober is so well
It
trained.
rolls down the hill here.
It is.
You can see
He's
there's also
trained
a lot of
Scoober
snacks.
to be
This
the
room is great for
fastest
snack
in the
collecting
West.
because we do need about another 1,050 snacks throughout this run. But the boulder's about to fall down the hill right now. And yeah, you got past it without any jump. And now I'm going to start talking about the next trick that's upcoming, which is called Creepy Early, which is probably the most difficult and biggest time save in this entire run. So after Coley gets the helmet, he's going to do a pause storage and go back to a room we've already been to exploit a shortcut that's supposed to use a different invention we don't have, which is going to involve going under some invisible walls and clipping through things. So.
Come on. There we go.
There we go. Nice.
Nice.
Don't want to quit the game.
Has he made saves?
There we go. Nice. All right,
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
So he's going to begin
All right,
by
he's
going
got
under an
this.
invisible
He's
wall
totally
while
got
jumping
this.
I believe in
He's
you.
got
First
this.
try.
First try, come on.
No,
No,
Not
rope
rope
jump.
jump.
not the
rope
rope
jump
jump. I
again.
believe in him now.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
That was a rope jump. He's now going to try and go under another invisible wall. That's as expected.
No, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous.
What
Again,
was
this is
that
the
one
bonus
called
trick
again?
In the ride.
It's mortal jump.
Mortal
I'll
jump.
do the wall flip.
Mortal jump? Okay.
Okay.
Now he's.
Nice.
Oh,
Under
doing
that
Hively
wall,
clip
he's
instead.
gonna
Yeah, now he's
flip
doing it,
inside the
yeah.
rock and start doing some precise
tried mortal
jumps
jump.
while going neutral to try and climb all the way to
Yep.
the top of the rock. Nice.
Did he have a backup plan for this, or no? Was he always going to do creepy early?
He was always going to do creepy early, but he has another
No, he
No, the
Yes,
nerves
I hate
are
that.
kicking in.
That's so
It's
cursed.
okay.
He'll get it, it's
Get a shot
okay.
again.
You can do it once.
Dude, I'm so glad I'm not the only one that struggles with creepy early sometimes, though. It feels
Dude,
so
it's
good
hard.
to know
Everyone,
that, like,
it's the hardest trick in the game.
it is! I feel like
This is
after
much
learning
harder than it
creepy
looks.
early...
Gotta use real precise angles.
And
There we go.
Yay!
There we go, nice one.
Alright.
Finally.
I think the new way of doing
creepy
lab
early
1 is
like
technically
a
harder,
dream
but
come
still,
true.
I
This
mean,
has
this is
been like a
ridiculous.
trick that people have
I still
wanted
think
in this
BK
game
is
forever. And
Yeah, BK is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
BK is up
but
there.
shout out to him. He found the
I feel
trick.
like Black Knight early
Black
is
Knight
so
early
much...
is hard.
And then on
No
GameCube
way.
as
No
well.
way.
Yeah,
And
no,
the
I don't think
gaslighting.
it's
Depends on the
It's
person.
also-
I think it's not harder. I think it's just that when you get creepy early down, you just kind of have it down.
True, yeah.
Finally, we
There's
can
not
play
much
on the
failing it
console
when you
that
have it down.
everybody really prefers to speed
Well,
run. So,
that's still not quite true. You know, you can still fail
Although,
it pretty much.
yeah, if you do the charge, I feel like it
the
is,
difference
again,
between
the
creepy
hardest
early
in
and
the
no
game.
creepy early is, I think, 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
Yeah, so and
I think
compared to
James
no
Charge
levels
actually
early,
makes the
it
mortal
saves
jump aspect
20
easier,
minutes,
but
of gameplay.
I mean, it's still
And
ridiculous.
Watching everyone,
It is,
I think
yeah.
PE looks harder.
But,
It is.
anyway,
I've done
in this
Black
level,
Knight
I
early
just collected
twice.
the
I've
warp
yet
gate
to
back there
get,
because
like,
those are the
with no
shipwreck
save
levels, that's
states,
where Redbeard
nothing.
is. And
No,
now
I've gotten
I'm on
it
my
4
way to get
times.
the third
I have
and
never
final invention before we
once
get
gotten
some boss
creepy
fights, and it's
early.
right here.
That's
So,
hard.
I
It's
pushed
actually,
that
I
button
would
to
say
raise
that
a light bulb.
Hedgegate
Sorry,
put
Tosh.
System that's
It's
inside
Tosh
the
is in my
super smash,
chat,
which is
so...
essentially like a ground pound in Mario.
I would
And
say
it means
that
I have to race to the top in
Hedgegate Clip
time
is
in order
harder to
break that
learn than
light
creepy
bulb
early, but
and then, get the
creepy
items.
early
Oh,
is
I was
harder to
talking
get.
There's all
about
these enemies and things in the way,
PKE.
as
I've
you can
never
see.
gotten
I know.
PKE.
But with my noodling
Yeah,
around,
it's
you
they're hard.
probably could
Very
expect
hard
us to have a bit of a
tricks.
trick up our sleeve.
Yeah, I
which
think-
is this movement mechanic here, where when we dash, our body's invincible. So we can just slither on through these enemies before
Yeah.
they even really
Like
notice
for
I don't
beginners,
know,
I
I-
don't know which one would be
just like
harder.
that. Great.
That's
And the
similar.
I
door
can
just
say
opened. I'm
as
gonna
the
try and get a
beginner,
little-
for me it's
Get a little
creepy
more
early, but I
optimization
think
angles.
it's because BKE is easier to
There we
learn
go.
because it
Nice.
is just
And I wanna
one
move
movement,
carefully. I did that in a
right?
very weird way.
True.
Yeah,
But
true.
You can still
Yeah,
quit the
BKE
game
is
when
one
you
and
have
done.
these 2 menus up, but yeah, there we go. So now we have all the inventions that we need to actually get to.
Yeah.
the boss. And we can actually
Yeah.
go to any boss fight we want to.
At
There's a
least you don't
category
die
that's
when
called
you must
reverse
be
boss
KE,
order,
though.
where we start with the final boss and end with the first
True.
one.
You'll want to
But
die.
for this category, the fastest
Yeah,
thing
you
to do is actually
definitely
fight the
want to.
green ghost first. Which, fun fact, the only time this game ever calls that boss the green ghost is in Fortnite. So that's pretty cool. But
In
that
Fortnite?
boss gives us the invention, the umbrella, which allows us to float
Yes,
and glide, and that's gonna make getting to the other bosses much easier. But we got a bit of a trek right
Just trying
now.
to appease the
Great
normies.
time
Oh
for
wait,
some
is he gonna do
donations.
silly skip?
We have so many
Oh,
donations.
yes.
We have $8.50
Yeah,
from
he's
call
Mark
it
that.
that said,
He
"You
is
read my
Francis, man.
mind, pal. Gulp, or maybe my stomach."
And he's gonna
We need
do,
some Scooby snacks for the rest of us,
Beanstaple.
Coley.
Thank
Oh,
you.
nice, yeah.
A $5 donation from an anonymous donor that says, "Lock in, Coley. Give us a shout out at the
Oh.
Twitter
That's a
vote."
hard cycle to make.
Yes,
I don't blame him
yes.
for not going the right side.
Also, Ryan and
Sometimes
Theory
you just
donated
die
$25
for
to
keeps.
MSF. Hi, Coley and Mortal. Y'all are the community's best and brightest runners and leaders, and your dedication is always inspiring. Have a great run.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you so
Ryan.
much, Ryan.
We also have a ton of favorite Scooby-Doo villains
Oh, right.
coming in here. We have a $185 donation from an anonymous donor that says, "Hi, Mortal. Good luck, Coley. Black Knight is the best. Not in the speedrun, though."
Yeah, definitely.
And Oracle sent in $25 and said, "My favorite Scooby-Doo villain has to be the Phantom Virus from the Cyber Chase movie, but a close second
Phantom
has to be
Virus,
the
yeah.
Werecats from Zombie
Yeah,
Island."
pretty good.
Cyber Chase and GDQ win.
All right, so now we're back
Cyber
here in
Chase
the
and
cave levels,
GDQ
but to
one.
get
I
to
should
that
learn
gate
how
that we
to play the
unlocked
Cyber
earlier,
Chase
there
game
is a
because I've only
slippery
heard bad
slope
things
in our
about it.
way that we
but
normally
I've
need
never-
the plungers to get, and that requires us going to the basement and stuff like that. But we can do a little trick here. A little trick here. There we go. Nice. So, yeah,
That's new.
is called silly
seen
skip
that before.
because the
That's
person who
good.
found
That's
it
silly
Cilia
skip.
is rather silly, and that prevents us from going to the basement.
Like, there's certain
and,
methods of that for a while,
getting
but that's
plungers.
definitely
So
the most
here in this level, we're
consistent.
kind of just going to break the puzzle
Ah,
in this room.
yeah, there's fish
like these
bounce
ice
too, but-
stalactite things that you normally
so
Yeah,
have to
it's
get down.
you
so
can
I
also
just fall
like
through a hole
you can like slide off
and,
of
get
the
to the door
ramp
right here.
and like
But
get a
unfortunately,
double
brace
jump, and
yourselves,
it's not
everybody.
consistent at all.
This is an auto scroller. Yeah, I know.
Boo.
Every speedrunner's nightmare.
Yeah,
It's
fuck
terrible. Up at the
auto-scrollers.
top, by the way, that's an upgrade for the Super
Wait,
Smash
so
or
I
Ground
could
Pound that
donate
we're
right
not
now
gonna
and they
get
would
because
read
it's
it off?
very useless.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
Eventually,
you're
yeah.
knocking on an enemy, it just makes them
They'll
busy.
probably read a bunch
But
here.
ideally, we don't do that, and that's just more text boxes. So this is where the auto
How the
scroller
heck do I donate?
starts. There we we go. We're gonna press this button, the water's
If you
gonna
go to
rise
the
up, and
link
we just
that,
have to jump on the
that's
floating
top
boats
event.
here and on the cliffside to get to the top. But later in
And
this
the
level,
event
Yes, they
there is a
do.
boat
It
where we
takes a
just
long
stand on
time.
it
It's
for
why
like
it's tough.
20 seconds, like a really
This
long
is my
time.
first time,
And
like
that has
watching
been
a
dubbed
Sonny
by,
do.
Jaxler, who's just on the couch for Titans of the Tide. He called it Twitter boat, and the name just kind of stuck because you would just sit on that boat and go on Twitter. But now it's X, formerly known as Twitter, but nah, we're gonna call it Blue Sky Boat for this event here. So
Blue Sky
Boat is when we're on that boat, Mortal and I are gonna get up along with our wonderful host here, and we're gonna take a group selfie with the crowd, and we're gonna post it to Blue Sky as well. So if anybody wants to participate in that, get ready because it is coming up.
I'm putting it on Twitter.
Right
No.
now.
What's Twitter?
All right, let's go.
They're gonna lose frames.
This is awesome.
No.
Please don't let them
Yeah, I love it.
That is
Imagine
awesome.
someone like walks up.
Yo,
yeah.
shout out to the person in the back with the Rowlet plushie. I see you.
All right. I don't think I have enough time to post
Very
it, but
nice.
I'll post it after the run for sure. Thanks everybody for wanting.
All right, so
taking
I'm
part in
in the
that picture.
actual
But all right,
stream.
so
Is this
we're,
where I can
nearing
donate?
the end of the auto scroller here.
Uh,
we can actually
Neat
just
sent a
move on
thing.
from these
There's
boats
a
here.
link
All
in
these snacks are pretty
hashtag-
Be careful. Oh my god.
In the voice channel.
And we're gonna
Oh,
skip
voice
this
channel?
as well.
Okay.
And now we are entering the graveyard.
Nice.
So, Mortal, I'll let you take it away from here.
So in this first graveyard level, there are 3 keys that float up and down, and there's also some RNG ghosts that can get in the way. So Cole's gonna try and make a precise cycle known as Beat My Keys. Thanks to
Beat
the
my
Beat
keys.
Beat My Keys is cool.
Shout out, buddy.
So goes in.
And yep, Coley nailed it. Good job, man.
Oh.
That was Cole.
Nice one.
Beat my
That
bro
was
shout out in the
incredible.
year 2026.
All right.
Yeah, what the hell?
And now in this next level, we're going to fall down a bit.
The ghosts.
It's to skip a cutscene. I should preface it. I like Scooby. But here's what we're gonna. So we're gonna break how we do this room a little bit by climbing up this wall right here. And the gimmick of this room is that we have to hit these urns on top of some buttons so that it opens the door to the next level. This last one's kind of different. You can just jump on it like so.
Bro, Beat My
But it
Bro
prevents
wasn't
us from
even paying
going like on a
attention.
spiral staircase thing around this room
This is
and just hit them right away. And we're gonna hit the last one. This last one is actually the first one you're supposed to hit. We're combining 2 cutscenes in one right here. And I'm gonna be careful not to skid into this door because I want my skid value to be set to a specific, in a specific way so that I can do this cutscene skip where I hold down left, skid, and fall into that death trigger right there. So there we go. That just skipped the cutscene.
Really
And then in the
long
next
cutscene,
level,
too.
you're supposed to pay
Yeah.
a 600 snack gate. That's pretty darn expensive. And when you see loading into this room, we're gonna have about 800. So we're overclicked by a little bit, but instead of having to go and collect 600 more snacks, we're gonna sort of break the logic of this game and do this. We're gonna warp to a level that we've never been to before, and that's not how fast traveling usually works. And how it does work is that warp gates have like a checking system, and it just so happens that those 2
Well,
warp
they
gates
they'll say
share
my
the
name,
same
right? I
checking
don't need
system.
to end
So
with
when
my
one
name.
is unlocked, so is
You
the
do
other.
have
It's
to
very
put your
confusing
name
because
in the
not only does that
donation
prevent us
thing.
from, paying
But I meant in the
tax over
message.
there,
like,
but
I shouldn't like
this
sign
is
it.
the
So
Gringos boss
Nah, it should be
fight.
fine.
So
You don't
I'll
need
let
to.
Mortal take it away while we
Okay,
fight
how do
our
I-
first boss finally in all bosses.
Yeah, so this
Oh,
is
they're
the
whole
last
cunts are
boss.
praying.
In the real game, it's the second boss, but like Coley said earlier, we're doing it to get the umbrella.
Add
And
incentive?
the way this works is that we need to align the green ghost
Skip
on top
if
of
you
an
want to
open
add to an
coffin.
incentive,
And
or
Coley
you
just
can
got very lucky
Look at
because
them
it
in the back.
guarantees 2 hits, and you only need
They got
3
double hit.
hits.
Nice.
So if Daphne goes left, this could be perfect. This could
I mean,
be
theoretically, this
This
fight
could
could
be-
go on
Oh, it's
forever.
perfect.
Away you go.
Oh my god.
World record.
Are they holding?
Now Coley's gonna do a pause storage real quick while Daphne's walking to a spot to skip a little bit of the fade and start going into the shipwreck levels.
I'm amazed he's going for so many
Good job,
bosses.
Scooby.
I know, yeah.
I thought he would cut it down a bit.
So,
Crazy.
So yeah, now we're going to what's meant to be
That's
the
like-
third
that's a
boss
gold
in the game,
split.
but it's gonna be our
Clip it.
second boss.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a
And
gold
speaking
split.
casually, you probably
Oh my
remember
God. Better than that.
levels as being very long and very difficult, probably the most difficult section of the game. But Coley's gonna do some crazy things to skip basically all of it, like that, where he jumps on a fish and jumps on 2 invisible walls to get here. And to the left is the intended exit there. But Coley's going to jump on these crow's nest things to then jump to the right, go over another invisible wall, and then into this shortcut, which basically skips
Dude,
all
that
the shortcut
level used to be terrible
and takes us to the very
losses.
end.
The
And
old
then there's a
Oh,
mini
really?
shortcut where you're
was
supposed to
like
pay that 750
run
snack gate in the
killing
background
all the
there.
time.
But Coley's just going to
Yeah, that
squeeze
thing
into
sucked
another
so
invisible
bad.
wall and get on top of this boat.
You got it straight away.
And that's because the exit to the Redbeard boss fight is actually at the back of the boat here. So by going through that conveniently placed hole, we can enter the boss fight from the back and just get straight to Redbeard without needing to do any of the levels, really.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's really good.
Thank you.
Here we
Good
go.
advice.
All right.
Zooming.
This is probably the hardest boss fight in the game because we're going to do a really difficult strat.
Is he gonna do boner cut?
What's up, Fred? Get barreled.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and clip through
Let's
this
go.
wall because we did enter through the exit, but if it's taking
This
a
was
little
found
too
at
long, I'm gonna do a
GDQ
little safety
2016, I
strat
think.
here.
What was it? What year? was it?
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see. It's a little
Wow.
finicky. And
What,
I
Fred
think
Club?
it's safety strat
Yeah,
time. So what
yeah.
we're gonna do is we're actually just gonna save.
At least now he has a safety if he
I'm done.
quits back.
Done with this run. No, I'm just joking. We're actually going to load in, so then actually what it does is it puts us where we're supposed to be at the front of the level here. So, but this is good because it gives me time to explain what I'm gonna try and do here. So there's all these ropes around the room, and you're supposed to cut one.
Come on,
one after
he's in the
other
right
to make
place.
that treasure
Come
chest
on,
land
come on.
Redbeard.
Three rope,
I'm gonna
three
try and
rope.
cut
Successful
3
three
at
rope,
a
we
time.
believe
It's
in you.
pretty
Getting
precise, but
4
let's
up
see
would
if
be
I
so
can do
funny.
it.
I think he's 4 opening. Oh.
I think he might 4-up as well.
Oh, he got it!
Oh my
Yes. God.
Yes!
I have.
I
Oh,
am
he's got
so
it.
I was hoping
glad
for a Red
that
Beard
we
endurance
got to
run.
show
Oh,
that
well.
off here.
Last night.
Man, that is so precise.
Sorry, guys, we're
Just
taking
at the
over the
right spot
event.
above
Right.
Redbeard. And we cut all
That's
4
so cool.
ropes. That doesn't defeat
Guys,
the boss.
it's
It like kind of soft locks the fight. So it gives us the item, but the treasure chest doesn't land on Redbeard, and so the
$420,000
boss
in
isn't technically
donations.
dead.
Three rope, Coley,
So,
that's what
I
I'm
am
saying.
so
Don't
glad.
die.
Yeah.
Bye. Come back.
We'll
You got
be
it.
good, we'll be
Don't
good.
die.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
One
All right,
box.
I'll make sure that this rope gets cut nice.
Nice.
And then we'll do.
And he got it.
another
Oh my
pause
god.
storage. Fantastic. We're not quitting the game.
This is so cool.
Great. And that's Redbeard.
This is actually like an amazing
So that
pace.
is
It's
a
so
pizza
like
tower.
so
This
funny.
is
It'd be
incredible.
really good if he didn't have to
Just
like
met
save
it.
and quit and
Oh,
didn't
fantastic.
fail like
That's
creepy
great.
early
Yeah.
a couple times. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just delay
All
the
right,
estimated
so
time.
now we're gonna go fight the Black Knight, and because
True.
we have so many inventions that we aren't supposed to have yet, we're gonna fly through these levels and get there really fast. But we have to go through some hallways first, so now would be a great time to read some donations.
Absolutely, and so many of those donations helped us get to that pizza tower incentive, like this $20 from Spooky Speedrun that says, "Good luck,
Hey.
Coley.
Yo.
Thanks for everything you and Mortal have
Whoa.
done to help my favorite childhood game turn speedrun reach new heights." Also, a $100 donation to MSF from Those Meddling Kids that says, "Zoinks!" And we had so many donations come in for folks' favorite Scooby-Doo villains. Anthony sent in $20 and said, "Glad to see you hit the big time, Coley. Always your faithful viewer, Dr. Imposter from Philadelphia."
Thank you.
Sorry, that one didn't have a Scooby-Doo villain. I apologize.
Oh, you're
It was
good,
this one, which is $25 from Vanna. As a lifelong Scooby-Doo lover, I've never seen this game. So excited to see Scooby-Doo still getting all the love. Favorite villain, definitely Captain Cutlet or the Creeper. And chat, will you donate for a Scooby snack?
All right, so here in mind, there is a
If it-
shortcut that is meant
oh,
for
is there,
backtracking
like-
once you've already
was
gone through
probably
all these levels
autocorrect.
where you would use the umbrella. Here's the
I
thing.
like
I don't think I'm hearing mine for a
And,
while.
since this is our
Okay,
first time
this
and
one
we've
did be
sequenced through
changed?
the
Yeah.
game so much, we're going to use it right now, actually. And it's going to put us in the level
Yeah, every
tower in
time
the
I've done a
tower.
GDQ,
And it
there's
skips like a
never
whole
a
bunch of
donation.
levels and some snack gates.
And I don't know
And
if
this
that's
level's
for a
very convenient
reason
because at the very
or
top
if that's just
is
they
the
distribute
Black
them as they
Knight
appear.
boss fights exit. So we're going to try and get up
Oh,
there
there's a
one
chance
first
they
try
won't?
by clipping through the floor made of
Please,
paper
first try.
and getting right here. So up here, there's a bunch of tar and an invisible wall blocking the way from getting up there. But I'm going to try and do a precise jump where I
Oh,
double
let's-
jump and super slam right
Yes.
onto
Very good.
that
Oh my
wood
God.
platform.
Oh my God.
I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty astonished that I'm doing.
Always
as well
making
as
this
I am
look so
right
easy.
now. Like,
Yeah, it
literally.
really is.
Pretty dope that we're
Time
able
for
to
Black
do
Knight
that.
for an
But-
hour.
All right, so since
Yeah.
I entered through the
Alright.
exit, I have to run into this
Here's
room.
where
And
here comes-
Donald's
here comes
from.
There's Velma back there. Hi, Velma.
Here comes the.
And,
Let's do
And
this.
so this boss fight's very similar to Green Ghost, where we have to push buttons when the Black Knight is above it, but when we press one, the button breaks. as
Hey,
you
you
can
had him
see right here in
once.
front of Scooby.
That's good.
And of course,
Oh,
where the
that's
Black
all
Knight
I
goes is
like.
completely RNG. So we just have to press buttons and pray. Please don't ruin my estimate. Please don't. I beg you. All right,
Okay.
he could end
All
it
the way,
here.
all the way, all the way.
No,
Wait,
this
wait.
Come on, one more.
There we go. There we go.
Left.
Oh,
Yes, that's
okay.
it.
Oh.
Nice.
There we
There we
go.
go. That's not
I'm
bad.
glad that he didn't take
Not bad.
forever. That
Black-
guy can just
Black
run
Knight went on
around.
Blue
All right, let's
Sky.
see. This is the last pause storage. Nice.
Nice.
Nice one,
Let's
bro.
go. No quitting the
Okay,
game
didn't fail a
here.
single one.
All right, great.
I was worried for a
And
second.
let me just make
I
sure
forgot
I'm
you
here.
don't
And
need the
awesome, there we
invention.
go.
I'm
That's the
thinking of
Black
it
Knight.
normally.
He's being fascist again. He is.
Okay.
Write some
Yeah,
Karl
I
Marx.
think this is
So
the
this is how we
30.
actually go through that
Yeah.
trigger. Instead
I'm
of
hoping-
creepy
I'm
early,
hoping
I
it's
do
sub
a
30,
Jimmy
alright?
and climbed up
Got
that wall
4
and
minutes
stuff.
to do
Here's
it.
Captain, or wait, no, that's not Captain Color, it's Captain Moody, excuse me. But we're in these creepy levels now, and we're making our way to the final boss, which is in the super secret lab level.
Be nice,
So
guys.
we're just gonna dodge some enemies and some boulders and things in here. But in this next level, we're gonna do a trick that in any
Depth
percent is
perception.
called Redbeard
My
skip.
goodness.
But
Just
since
a
we already
clean
went and kicked
run.
his butt,
Hey.
this is
This
more so
is
soap
so
skip.
quick.
That's the last invention you get in the game. It allows you
Oh,
to turn
he
enemies
is
into
hot.
like
He is
floating
hot. Thank
platforms.
you
It's
for
pretty
the
cool.
video.
But we obviously want to save some
Chips
time
and,
since it's not necessary to beat the final boss.
And orange roll
Someone has.
So
breakfast.
we're gonna
Fantastic.
try and skip the basement levels.
skip
But
is
here
what
we
I
have
do, that's why I use
Shaggy.
the bathroom.
He's been locked up by the mastermind. Oh no, I'm sure. I hope he's comfortable in there. I'm sure he'll be fine. We're gonna grab this key and open this gate instead. Sorry, Shaggy. We're going to skip the cutscene there, and I'm gonna try and do a precise jump here. This is the skip.
Fuck that beard skip.
Very nice. Second try is
Nice.
pretty good.
Redbeard
So
skip.
now we're here in lab, on our way to the boss fight. I'll let Mortal take it away.
No,
so
do
if you're in the
GGS
lab, This is
anyway.
another level if you play this game casually.
Yeah, you got a flag.
Just
You
look
got
for
time.
the beds and hit the buttons,
He didn't get
and it's
enough
a
for
huge mess,
Drake
and the floor kills
Exhibition.
you. But yeah, Cole's just gonna skip all that by jumping onto these top platforms early, and then hitting
He's
the
so
buttons
good,
and
oh
off
my
the
God.
electricity.
He's so good.
And down below, after we watch this cutscene, there's going to be 2 doors. The left door is where you're supposed to go and fight all of the lab levels. But Cole's actually going to go to the right door, where there's supposed to be just a little bit of a puzzle with some acid. But Cole's going to do a skip, since this puzzle area
Puzzle.
is actually
some
right
help.
below the final snack
Oh, there's
gate.
one health in it.
So by jumping above where you can see from the camera on some out-of-bounds ledges, we can jump up to the final snack gate and just pay it and go straight to the mastermind fight.
Get that item, get that
In
thing.
a perfect.
Yeah, that's enough.
And,
Oh,
paid
he's got
for
one
the
health.
change,
in the shirt.
That's always satisfying to have
And
0
he could
snacks left. And
grab the
now we
one
don't have to
and
worry
buy
about
the
Scooby
electricity.
snacks. What we do have to worry about is Shaggy. He's on the claw machine, and there's a shark. How did he even end up there? I have no idea. Give a round of applause for Shaggy. He's so brave. I don't even know how he ends up in these situations. But guys, I don't think we gotta meet our estimate. Ed
One
and Eddie's
health.
up next. We're just gonna skip saving him.
Oh,
and go through the door. I'm sorry. All right. Hey,
We're
I
Shaggy.
love this
I'm sorry.
game.
I
I love
think
this
it's
game.
fine,
I
right?
love
Holy-
this
Anyway, this is the
run.
final boss room.
Maybe
Holy
we
is
should
such
learn
a
all
good
about
idea.
this.
Great Dane Jesus and walk on some acid and then.
That's
jump right
crazy.
up
Wait,
here.
30,000 people are
just-
watching
It's
it.
all good.
That's
So yeah,
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
30,000
There we go.
people
So,
love
Please,
Scooby-Doo
just
like
grab
we
the
do.
boss fight. We're just gonna clip through this wall. Yeah, lots about the
Health,
No,
health.
no.
Oh my god.
It's a community joke that I always die in this room. So there we go. And so we just pressed those buttons from that wall clip, and that skipped the first phase of this boss fight. We just got to defeat the enemies here in the
Thank you
second
for getting
wave. We have to
food,
knock down
Coley.
the
Is this
robots.
how you
All right,
guys
count with
feel when
me
I
real
refuse
quick.
to eat
1,
in
2,
Minecraft?
3,
Yes.
4,
Okay.
5,
Why do you
6,
refuse to
approximately.
eat?
So what that's going to do, it's going to trick
Because
the
I
game
can,
into
because
thinking
no one can stop
that
me.
we skipped the third phase of the boss fight and already pressed the buttons. So time is coming up. This is the final phase of the fight. The mastermind is going to spawn somewhere on the floor. Where he spawns
It went by so
in the
quickly.
electricity
God,
back
spawn,
there,
please.
that is where time's going to be called, is when we knock him into the electricity. So let's see what our RNG is.
Perfect.
Oh my god, wow.
What the
That is
heck?
Let's go.
Hot run.
Yes.
That was
Holy
hard.
shit.
So cool. So cool.
I'm
We just
dirty.
did all the
Perfect
bosses in
That
about
was
30
perfect.
minutes. That is
That
pretty
3-row
great.
went fucking nuts.
This is one of my favorite games of all time. I've speedrun this game for 6 years
Oh,
now,
really?
and I feel very honored and privileged, and it's a very humbling experience to be able to do this here on the stage for the first time for this game. GDQ, it's great. I want to shout out the community who's here in the audience right now from around the globe. I also want to shout out Mortal here. He's from the UK. He went all the way across the pond just to be here and be on my couch. And we've been through a lot with this game together, so I appreciate you being here. I want to shout out my podcast as well. Nastani, Jaxler, and Cosmic.
Dang,
Man, they really
Fenchep
helped me
has
out a
won
lot.
by like a mile.
Getting this game
All the way
prepared and
here
submitting
to
and stuff, and I could not do it without
officialize that
anybody's
I
help.
completely own.
Who's ran the game, who's helped me along the way, told me knowledge about anything from streaming to speedrunning, and it's a really, it's amazing. And thank you to the staff as well for all the great work that you do. But I'll keep it short so I don't cry. How about you? Do you have anything?
I just want to say shout out Baz for inspiring me to run this game. And
Baz, let's go.
Hey, Baz.
Yeah,
Yes,
Baz.
let's go.
Baz equals
Yes,
community.
yes,
to
yes.
everyone
Baz
Yeah.
equals
who's here today,
community,
especially
that's
thank
right.
Lynn's, Headhunter, Orcs,
That
Rav,
perfect?
Meek,
Lynn's shout out.
Insane, thank you, and Coley, of course, thank
Yeah,
you for
thank you.
making us come here. And,
Hi Discord call. Everybody's in a call right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
For Scooby-Doo. Thank you so much for watching.